Hey everybody, and welcome to Hex Token Channel bonus live stream today. And of course, your host Superman in the house. Now, this is going to be a fun stream. So we're going to have a good time exploring the Trump collection, of course, for the NFTs, trading cards, and we're going to check it out, deep dive into how successful it's been. It's been very successful, and I imagine it's only going to get bigger over time. I think it was a pretty cool move. Obviously, the mainstream media hate it because they're all leftist, progressive libtards, as we call them. But of course, it is going to surprise the upside to those who are ignorant. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we've got a poll on at the moment. Let's have a look here. We've got, did you buy a Trump digital trading card NFT? And of course, get in there and vote. We've got 8 votes already. Yes, from the official website. So that's the genesis, basically, when it was first issued. 45,000 Trump NFT cards there. And of course, yes from OpenSea, which meant that you bought it on the secondary market after it had closed off. Yes, folks, sold out. As you can see on the website, it was sold out. So look at that at the top there, sold out on the right there. Pretty cool. And of course, 45,000 were up for grabs, and they're all sold out. So we're going to check out that in a bit of detail. Now, we've also got the option of you might buy one on OpenSea. And of course, we don't normally talk about NFTs a lot on this channel, although a lot of NFTs will be coming to Pulsechain. And of course, the final one there, nope, you're not participating. Maybe you just don't trade NFTs. Maybe you just don't want to trade the Trump NFT or whatever. But I think it's going to be pretty interesting. And we're in a bear market as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see that play out. So let's get in the votes. We've got 10 votes. Let's see how we get on during the live stream there. Now, if you're a Hex Token channel member, I can't see any in the chat, actually. Are there any in the chat? I'm not sure, actually. Let's get to some of the comments, because if you're a Hex Token channel member, check out the emojis. If you're a Hex Token channel member, I can't see any in the chat. We've got a few people. We've got QQ in the house there. Good to see you. Hello. Hell yeah, MAGA 2024 says QQ. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's for sure. We've got Brendan in the house there. Bonus live stream. Woohoo. When Biden NFT. Yeah. I'm not sure. It'll probably be crickets. No one will come out to buy those. It'll be hilarious. Maybe a few Dems will try and trade it and get wrecked or something like that. We got the Church of Universal Oneness, Peace and Prosperity, everybody. Good to see you in the house. It's been a little while since I've seen you in the chat there. Great to see you back as well, and always with such kind words as well. Crypto Tycoon, hello, everybody. Good to see CT. And woohoo, I'm so glad I got 3. You got 3? Nice. We're going to see how you place, actually, QQ. I'm going to gift one. Going to gift one to your mother. Okay, cool. Going to gift my mum one. I guess that's the other way of looking at it. QQ says they're up 2x in a day, log. Yeah, they're already up 2x in a day, and we're in a bear market, so it was pretty funny. But I think this might end up being one of the top, maybe not the top of tradable cards, but it could really be a sustainable, strong tradable series. So it's going to be interesting to see that play out, particularly, obviously, the rare and everything else. So I think it's been well designed. QQ says 45,000 NFTs mean only 4.5 million valuation at launch. Easily 100 to 1,000x says QQ. Yeah, I think that's probably quite a reasonable assessment that it could do in a bull market. We got leftists will go crazy when they go up in value too. I know. If you've seen some of the media articles, ridiculous stuff on them. It's funny. They get celebrities and they go, amazing, the celebrity's got this NFT, the Kardashian's got this NFT, or this has got NFT, and of course Obama's got this, and blah blah blah, and they're all excited. Trump gets something, oh, it's bad, bad. And they just add on so much cringe on there. They are cringy, which is hilarious. Vance Malone says, I normally don't buy NFTs, but I got one. I am reselling it on OpenSea for 2 ETH. Nice one there, Vance. Let us know how you get on with that too. QQ says, nice, probably a good move. Yep. Dirty Paws in the house there. Yay, made it on time. Woohoo! Good to see you, Dirty Paws. Welcome to that. Hope you guys love the coloring. It's all red, United States, NFTs for Trump. It looks pretty good to me. I actually really like the red theme. It's pretty cool. Last time I had this was from the election. Remember, I had red rather than our normal pink for Pulsechain and Hex. All right, so cool. Let's get into it. We had a sold out, of course, 45,000 NFTs. Some pretty badass looking ones. There's some so-so ones, but there's a lot of them actually quite cool. So we're going to check it all out. Limited edition, of course, it was $99 to get it each, and of course, it was randomly distributed in terms of the rarity and things like that, which is kind of cool. I like that fair. Is that first principles? Would Jack Levin love that? I think so. And of course, first time ever, collect your own real digital collectible trading card for President Trump. These are just like baseball cards, but you collect them digitally on your phone, your computer or phone. All you need is an email address and a credit card to start collecting 1, 10, 20, or 100, and so they become part of a new league of collectors. And I think this will probably be a pretty sustainable, prominent trading series. So it's pretty cool. There's also sweepstakes. Remember, let's not forget that there's sweepstakes in here as well. In other words, you can get signed stuff by Trump. You can win a meeting Trump and all sorts of stuff, playing golf with Trump. There's lots of extra perks on here, which is pretty exciting, I think, as well. So a cool sweepstake of bonuses there. Look at this Miami dinner with Donald Trump, Mar-a-Lago group cocktail hour, one-on-one meeting with the number 45 Trump, of course, which is probably why there's 45,000 NFTs, right? Number 45 president. Play golf with Trump and your friends, which are pretty awesome, I think. Yeah, it'll be pretty fun. We got individual Zoom call with Donald, group Zoom session. So with your friends, that'd be pretty neat. Hand-side memorabilia there too. Golden edition signed e-trading cards. They're going to be pretty popular as well. I do really like the gold. So pretty cool. Some really nice stuff there. What's this one here? Guaranteed buy 45 digital cards. And of course, you got to meet Trump himself as part of that ticket there. So if people spent $4,500, they would participate for that. Pretty much it was pretty easy. People stored their Trump cards, purchased the Trump cards, and received your cards and sweepstake codes as well. So here are some of the different cards that are out there, and there's a lot of variability depending on how rare these cards are. So each digital trading card has a unique pre-assigned rarity, and of course this is really what's going to start separating the value out, what people like, actually visually like as well. I had a look early when it was early listed to see what people were voting on, and we're going to check that out and see how that's going. I figured if people are really liking a certain card, that's probably one really good indicator of what will be valuable. Some will be one of ones. Obviously, one of ones are going to be very, very special, the only one in the world, while others will be limited to 2, 5, 7, or 10 copies, which isn't that much. So that's kind of cool too. And of course, no Trump digital trading card will have more than 20 copies in existence out of 45,000. That's pretty good with the variability there. I definitely like the superhero one with the T for Trump and 45 on each side. That's really cool, and I've used that for the theme of this live stream. The golf one, all these are pretty cool, and we're going to check out some of these in detail, so it's going to be pretty good. There's a lot of frequently asked questions. Now, I wanted to jump through a lot of these. Let me just, there's one that I want to pick out here. Let me just see if I can find it. It's just a sweep down here, as it were. Sweepstake, sweep down. Just wanted to find the one of them. Let me have a look here. I'm just have to go back up here. I think it's further high. Who designed the Trump digital cards? So here we are. Let's magnify this because I wanted to pull this up. Who designed them? And of course, let's have a look here. Where's it gone? I had who designed it. I lost it. Did I lose it? It must have closed down. Who designed it? There we are. All right. Hopefully that opens. Cool. Award-winning illustrator Clark Mitchell designed the beautiful imagery of the Trump digital trading cards with over 40 years of digital illustration and design. Clark has built a one-of-a-kind career. He has a prominent working relationship with brands such as Star Wars, Hasbro, Mattel, Marvel, Time Magazine, Coors, Budweiser, Disney, Corona, and Coca-Cola. This journey has also led him into the sports and entertainment fields, designing for the NBA, NFL, MLB, movies, musicians, professional athletes, and much more. So that's something that often I haven't seen talked about is the actual illustrator, which is Clark Mitchell there. And of course, that's pretty cool to see. Now, they would have just had some sort of NFT generator. You put in the specific variations, images and stuff, and then it just all spits it all out for you. That's pretty much how it goes. So very, very exciting on that one. Let's quickly check out the last one, of course. How is rare is your card? Obviously limited to 2, 5, or 7, or 10 copies. No more than 20 on that one. So it's probably the other key parameter there. So I hope that is cool. There's lots of Q&A, but we're going to leave that. We're going to jump away. Let's go back to the headline here. And if there's anything else I want to look at, let me have a look here. The prizes, of course, we've looked at the prizes, which is pretty cool. And I think a lot of people were really keen to get a dinner and meet the man himself, the man, the mystery. So that would have been pretty cool. Cocktail hour as well, individual meeting there. I'm sure he would give you a strong handshake as well. If you mean to give a strong handshake, he likes to do the old alpha handshakes there. Golf with the president, he's always almost the opposite in the golf. He's very relaxed. So it's kind of cool too. And the Zoom calls will be a bit of fun as well. So pretty cool prizes. Let's jump over though to the OpenSea. So now all 45 pretty much got sold out. So and they're now trading on OpenSea, and you can see the collection here, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to post. I'll post the. Let me just go back to the sites here. I'm going to post this in the chat there in case you want to see it. Let's see if anyone else, any Hex Token channel member, has actually picked up on some of the new emoji. Someone hasn't seen the new emoji yet. Haven't seen anyone post it there, have they? No one's posted it. Yeah. So we've got Vance Malone is the only Hex Token channel member I can see in the chat there. Maybe Brennan is. I'm not sure what Brennan is. And of course, Vance is the only one that has access to the special emoji for today. So Vance, you might as well post it because you're the only one that has access to it, from what I can tell. So cool. Maybe Brennan does. I'm not sure. All right. So cool. We've got a couple more comments before we move over to this one. And I'm going to post this in the chat there as well if you want to get access to the actual OpenSea. Did I post the other one? I don't know if I did. There it is there. Bam. So that was the original website where they issued the Genesis cards, the 45,000. And that is the OpenSea where people are trading at the moment. So you can definitely check that. Brennan says, I think my membership must have ended today. Damn, yeah. So no one's used the special emoji today. I'm sure someone will try and use it there. We've got Vance in there at the moment. All right, so cool. Let me catch up on the chat there before we get into some of this cool stuff here. And we're going to have a deep dive into the valuations and things like that, because I think it's pretty interesting to see what people have willing to pay for. I think there's also some Democrats holding it that Trump haters, because I'll show you what I mean when I pull them up. They're trying to get them off the market by putting ridiculous prices on there. I don't know why they just don't bother not selling them, right? They're crazy people. All right, so cool. Let's jump over to what are we going here? We got QQ says it was cool to see some CNN and MSNBC journalists banned on Twitter for doxing Elon's jet. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Did you see they had like 35,000 in the journalist Twitter space there, and there was Brian Stelter there patting each other on the back for having the first real big interview with Elon Musk, which was a joke, right? Because there'd already been one, I think, over 100,000 with non-journalists, almost people journalists, as we say. So that was hilarious. They're just so deluded. I wrote back, said they're propagandists, basically. They're propagandists. But says, I really think it was a good idea for Trump to do this. Doesn't Trump get a 10% passive income for all trades? Yeah, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at the tradability, because he gets a royalty. A royalty, yeah. We're going to look at that. Hexfetti says, hey, boys, good to see Hexfetti. QQ says that it says the creator gets 10% royalty after the first sale or something. Not sure if that's Trump or NFT Inc. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're using the funds for. It's not going to his political campaign, but it is maybe going to some sort of commercial thing. Who knows I don't know exactly what the funds are going to be used for, actually. I don't know if they say it on the website. I don't recall that. Vance says, when I put it for sale on OpenSea, someone gets 10% commission. Yes, it goes to the Notice Safe wallet. We're going to look at that. Stay tuned for that. That's coming up. What's the rarest Trump card? Well, there's a number of cards that are one-to-one. What is the most expensive out of those? That's another question. QQ says dinner with Trump would be awesome. Yeah, I think so. It'd be very, very cool. Be intense, man, because he's such an intense dude, right? Be pretty intense. There's 25 gold versions, which are the rarest, I think, says QQ. Yeah, definitely the gold's pretty right up there. I think the one with him with a rifle and a dog is the rarest. QQ says mine is plain looking, but all the stats 4 to 8% probably trade. So I'm hoping it's a good thing. It sounds pretty good, actually. Certainly sounds on the low end there, QQ. Buying them is cool. Very good way to onboard with the credit card, and it makes you a wallet with tourists. In the process, you log in with verification by email. Very slick. Yeah, nice, easy onboarding there. So maybe that's a little bit a good example for others to use. Sounds like a real known illustrator. Yeah, the illustrator sounds pretty good. It was slick. I saw someone comment say, "Oh, Trump didn't design these. Trump didn't make these." Like, of course he didn't make them, man. Someone else made them. It was an illustrator, world known one, I guess. It was slick, but it got glitzy. I used my debit card, but couldn't find my card until the next day. Thought I got ripped off. Yeah, a few people did mention that, so did have a few little issues. But again, my internet was down and my phone was terrible. It may not have been loaded up. Yeah. Brendan says, I think my membership must have been ended today. Damn. And of course, dang, that sucks. Hope it works out in the end for you. And QQ says, haha, Brian and his reliable sources show cancelled, but best troll title ever, says QQ. Yeah. All right, so cool. Let's get into the deep dive. We're going to get deep dive. So here is Trump digital trading cards. I put the link in the chat there. By Trump deployer. You always got to love the deploy there. Items 45,000. That's pretty cool. And of course, the creator fee is 10%. You can see there it is on the Polygon chain, which is a second layer of Ethereum. So you do need to add Polygon to your wallet to be able to interact with it. Of course, created December 2022. Let's have a look at the first digital trading card by President Trump. Are you ready to make history for the first time ever? Collect your own official Trump digital trading cards by President Trump. Incredible hand-drawn art inspired by President Trump's extraordinary life and career. The collection features unique Trump trading cards, limited one-on-ones, gold and silver autograph cards. Yeah, they'll be pretty expensive, like someone said there. Cowboy Trump, Astronaut Trump, Business Trump. Which Trump are you? Learn more at collecttrumpcards.com. Of course, we just looked at that. And of course, you can follow them on Truth Social. Now, I don't have access to Truth Social because I think it's only the US at the moment, so we don't quite get that yet. Before purchasing this Trump digital trading card, please read carefully and etc. etc. So cool. Now let's look at the metrics. So far, 1,963 ETH in volume. Isn't that crazy? So 1,963 ETH. So let's go to CoinGecko and let's go to ETH there. And let's do a little play there. So we've got, what did I say? 1,963 ETH have traded volume on the secondary market. So 1,963. So let's put that in 1963. And that is, boy, oh boy. So $2.3 million US already is traded. That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. So I think that's pretty good. $2.3 million traded. That's pretty insane in the membrane. And the floor price now, I remember this when I first looked at it. It was 0.06. So what was that? 0.6. I think the price has got a bit lower now than it was. So that can't be that. That's not quite right. There's an extra zero. So I remember it being about 0.06 on some of them that I looked just at the beginning. $70 it says here. So I could have got them a discount. But now I've got to close that side down, put it over here because I keep clicking on it. 0.199 ETH is now the floor price. So let's put that in there. 0.199. $235. Get out of here. Get out of here. Man, that's crazy. That's gone up quite a bit there. What's that? A 2.3x or 3.3, depending on how you talk about it. That's pretty crazy. Best offer at the moment, 0.1866. 70% of the actual NFTs are listed at the moment. There are 15,357 owners. It was 58, but it just went down by one live there. 34% are unique owners as well. So here is the list. Now you can filter on the site by all these different things. So you can do recently listed, recently created, most rare, etc. Recently sold, recently received, ending soon, etc. Price low to high, price high to low, last sale. Now let's have a quick look at price high to low because there are some people just silly. Look at this. They put on like 100 trillion ETH here. Look at this, 100 trillion ETH on these top cards. Why just not have it listed at all, right? So silly. They've got other people. Probably it could be the same person ownership, but they keep posting all these ones on here. You can see this is the highest price. So yeah, this one here is 69 million ETH on this one, and it's pretty crazy. And I don't think these ones are even up in the ballpark of being that rare or anything. So yeah, now you get into 12,000 ETH, 10,000 ETH, some pretty insane in the membrane prices on there. So I thought that was pretty hilarious. QK says, woohoo! Yeah. IMAO, those prices are bonkers. Yeah. Some silly stuff here on the prices there. So you can see how you just scroll down. You'll see it starts to get lower, 2,300, etc. So it keeps going down, and you get down to 2,000 ETH sort of thing as you go further down. That one's pretty cool actually with the 45 football. So 1,946 ETH there. So pretty insane in the membrane. This one here is probably one of the rarest. It's got 1,000. That one there might end up being. Let's see if this is a. It's not a one-to-one, but it does have low percentage traits. It's got 74% smile, but everything else is pretty low on the traits there. And I do like this one a lot. I kind of like that one. So kind of cool. That is where we are there on these. So you can check through those. Now we're going to have a quick look at some of the rest of the results before we get into some of the filters. We can do recently sold as well. So let's have a quick look at recently sold before we get into analytics. Let's have a look here. So we've got Trump digital trading card. This is recently sold. So this was sold for 0.199 ETH. So lots of this is kind of the floor price. So we're getting lots of those sold. Just having a look at here. Here's 2.88 ETH. for this one here with a bit of the Trump Superman in there. What else? They'll definitely be popular. The gold, the silver, the signatures, the Trump Superman, stuff like that will be definitely pretty popular. Just trying to go through and see what these ones all around are about 0.2 ETH. Be interesting to see how these go up over time. This one here with the gun, with the shotgun and the dog and hunting, I guess, 0.399 ETH. So that seems pretty popular there. Let's have a quick look and see how rare that is. So 3%, 4% of hunter, 3% sunset, 74% smile, 0.87% have the 12 gauge shotgun. So that shotgun will probably be in quite a bit of quite demand. So let me know in the chat which feature you think is actually going to be quite in demand as well. But that shotgun, obviously, I think is going to be pretty popular, right? That's a pretty low percentage, 0.87% of that has that. So probably no surprise that went for a nice tidy little profit there. What else? We got other stuff here. Let's go scroll down here. 0.42. So the fighter pilot, 0.42 here. Let's have a quick look, see what this went for. 3% sunset, 30% blue. Flight suit, 0.5% have that trait, and a wink, 8% have the wink. That might be popular too, the old wink there. Pretty crappy. Not crappy, I mean pretty funny, is what I'm trying to say. What else there? Let's have a look at some of these others. We've just had recent, these are just the recent sales. Just going through a lot of them at the floor price, pretty much. Just trying to see whether there's anyone that's really particularly large at the moment. Might signal something there. So a lot of floor price ones, but the floor price has gone up, right? So 0.3 ETH on this one. I'm probably not surprised with the football. I kind of find the football kind of cool. Let's see how rare the football is on this one. Blue suit football, 5%. So it's not too, it's rare, but not too bad. Red 45, 1% of this trait. Red 45, 1% of this trait. So that's pretty interesting on that one. What else? Trying to see whether there's some big ones there. 45, 0.2. Yeah, 0.2. So a lot of floor price ones in here. A couple a bit higher. So it's almost like the whole floor has just gone up, right? That's pretty crazy. And not surprising, I guess. Just trying to see whether there's anyone that's particularly big on there. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the top. We're going to go into so you can search by different things. There is most rare as well. So we'll have a quick look at most rare. And we've got this one here, Trump number one here, Trump number 2. So this has a top 0.1%. So rarity rank is 2 out of 44,977. This one here, Trump trading digital card, rank number 1, 0.1%. Let's have a quick look at this. It's not on 8. Oh, it is 8.61 ETH there, $10,000 US. It's got a 1-for-1, 0.4% of this trait, animated as well. So that's kind of cool. Has a little sound effect as well. Oh, and the lightning. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's kind of cool. And they put some good thinking in this. It's got the soundtrack as well, which is pretty cool. So this is the most rarest one. I'll post this in the chat there if you want to check that out. That's definitely pretty cool. I play it, but I don't. The sound effect might be copied. The sound effect might be copyright, so I don't want to play that in that case. You might be able to hear it in the background anyway. What else there? Let's have a look. Hex Hodl's in the house. Hey, Hex Hodl, good to see you. And yeah, QQ says, dang, that shotty is badass with the shotgun. I think so. They're saying that Trump NFT is a fake on streaming this morning. Yeah, that's funny, Hex Hodl. Brendan Eslick says that abilities are hilarious. Yeah. Damn, there's a lot of damage on the poll. Yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. Got to verify. Yeah, could be fakes out there, says QQ. That's true. Where's the Spaceman Trump? I also love the Mount Rushmore background. That triggers some people. Yeah, definitely catching up on 2X. Spirit Falcon, good to see you in the house. So yeah, just gotta be careful for fakes out there too. That is true. That happens a lot actually. Well, we got 23 on the poll, so get in on the poll, folks. We're going to check that out later on during the live stream. But I like this animation. That's pretty cool. All right, so cool. Let's jump out over here. We got this one here is what's that? 850 ETH. You're kidding me. Number 2 there. Let's have a look here. Number 2s. These golds are pretty cool with these signatures. Oh, look at the elephant one, man. That's insane on the Braino. The black and whites. I didn't realize there's so many black and whites on here. This one here. This is one that looks cool. The gold Superman one. What's that? 101 as well. There's no animation on this one though, so these are just swank, but that looks pretty badass to me. Look at that. That's pretty nice. I like that. So very cool. I don't know if is that sold about 4 hours ago. Looks like it's been trading quite a bit from the looks of it. Oh, these are offers. These are offers on at the moment. So best offer is 4.55. So it looks like it may be in an auction there. On that one, airdropped. It was airdropped to that address. More from the collection. Right, cool. Let me know any of these, if you catch any of them, let me know which ones you'd like to look at as well. Space one here. Look at this one. 4.2 ETH, 101, 0.14. No animation on this one, but the first one did, so that's pretty interesting. I'm going to back up the top here. See if this one's got any animation on it. I don't think it has. 850 ETH. I mean, it's just ridiculous, but hey, you never know where these prices might go. $1 million on that one, but it's silly in my view. 44 ETH. You might get something like this on these more expensive one, 51,000. You definitely have to know it's the legit one there. Airdrop, null address. 2 days ago. That's pretty early. Excuse me. It's got sold for 1.25 ETH as well. So, and at the moment it's got 44. So they got it for 1 ETH and it's now at 44. So we'll see how they get on there. They might have made a pretty mad gains. Where's the one we looked at? This one? I think we looked at this one. This one doesn't have any animation on it, but how did that go? Airdrops, offer 0.5, listing. Crazy, man. Offer. We'll see how that goes. All right, cool. Let's go back to some of the chat there. Okay, cool. Hex Token. Even BitBoy didn't know about these when they launched. It was so stealthy, really. Well, they did cover it on a TV show, but nobody had any lols as QQ. 4,500 ETH lol. Yeah, there's some pretty insane prices out there. Some people put 100 trillion ETH or something like that on. Some of them are ridiculous. We looked at that earlier when we ranked the prices. QQ says now Trump can brag about selling them out in a day. Build some FOMO like RH calling the top of the day in Red Bull. Yeah, well, you know, you got to be a winner, right? So Trump's all about winning. Definitely won with the sold out. Maybe Trump goes hard in for crypto and names DeSantis as vice president. That would be interesting. Yeah. Hey, Bob Lagai, good to see you in the chat, by the way. Hex Token says no Pulse copies of Trump because on Polygon, it seems. Yeah, that's true. Hex Token also no copies on the Pulsechain. But the website, it said Ethereum wallet. Okay, it's on ETH then, yeah. Well, you know, Ethereum wallet means, you know, you just add, they're really trying to just mean that like a MetaMask or something. Price can be an ETH on Poly also, that's true. Yeah, I like these badass ones. They're pretty cool. Let's scroll down here and have a look at some more. The space ones are pretty cool too. Gold bars with Trump on it. That's pretty badass. I like that. It's kind of cool. Let's see on this one. So just airdrops and there's some offers on here. Really, 3 days ago, 3 days. That makes no sense. So I'm not sure what that's all about with 3 days ago because it's only just been issued, right? I'm pretty sure that's a bit crazy. The golf one might do pretty well. Golden Golf, 1 of 1. Let's look at some of that. By Trump deployer, I mean, it's the first thing you want to check is that you've got the right deployer and all the right numbers and everything like that. Definitely want to check all the source blockchain stuff and make sure it's all legit. Let's have a look. It's going down. All right, so these are some of the cool. This horse one's pretty cool too. Look at the horse one. That's pretty badass. I like that. That's pretty nice. All right, so lots of stuff there. We're going to jump over to this one here. Was one of the big ones that traded at the beginning, I think. That one? I'm not sure. Maybe it's not that one. Yeah, one of them traded for 6 ETH, but also on June. So June, as you guys know, has a lot of statistics about a lot of crypto projects and things like that. So this is the June.com link for this. If you want to save it to your favorites, I'll post it in the chat there. You definitely check that out. Boy, it's bright. This website's so bright. I'm not sure if it has a... yeah, does it have a? I don't know if it has a dark mode or moon mode. Anyway, Trump digital trading card mint and trades. So it has all the details there. 45,000 minted users, 12,878. Average mint per 3.5 NFTs per user. So it's got lots of cool distributions. It's got distribution. 9,838 people had one NFT. And then it's got 2,662 had 2 NFTs, etc. So it's got the NFT distribution per holder. Lots of cool stats in here as well. Top 500 holders held 19,548 out of 45,000. So this gives you the idea. One held by the 1,000. Now, I think this is held by possibly by the Trump team themselves. That 1,000, that top whale. We're going to look at that in a second. So keep that in the back of your mind there. I'm pretty sure that is where all the profits are going from the trading. So the trading is a money generator as they're trading at the moment. You can imagine this in a bull market, right? So it's big enough at the moment. So lots of money, not just selling the original, but all the trading fees. Insano in the braino. Welcome to winning with Trump. Welcome to winning with Trump. This moon one, that's pretty badass. I like that. What's that? 4.2. Pretty rare, one of one as well. Got airdrops, got some offers on there already. So getting 4, these top ones are getting about 4 ETH for these ones here. So pretty cool. We'll see how they get on during a bull market, something like that. All right, I'm probably running out of time here on OpenSea. They're probably refreshing too much, but so cool. This is So here is all the details. Got cumulative users and all stuff like that. So you can check all that detail out. It's got lots of details, the amount of trades going on, as well. Trade US dollar amount, 2.2 million. We looked at that on OpenSea. Trade count, 13,118. So really good activity, right? I guess you could compare this to like, I don't know, was it the apes and all the other NFTs? Sure, Hex hodls onto all that sort of stuff. So yeah, different sales here. Sellers count, almost 2,000. Traded to total 22%. Buyers count 3,500. There's definitely a market there, right? And so max trade price apparently 7,627. This is always a little delayed, I think, on June. I always think it's a little delayed, and that's how I always mention it. Average trade price 169. So definitely on $99, you're already in the money, right? On the average trade price. So pretty crazy stuff there. Total top 10 most expensive tokens traded. So $7,627, and goes there in the order there. It's also got the ID. I think this is probably the NFT ID from what I can tell. 8,314. So cool. Top 10 most traded. Top 10 most traded expensive tokens on OpenSea, and you got the links there. Let's go and have a look at the OpenSea link. This is apparently the one here, 3.5 of this. Let's have a look. So yeah, it was minted, and then it sold for 6 Ethereum. Woohoo! $99, man. 6 ETH. Is that insano in the braino? That's pretty good, man. 6 ETH. Bam. $99, man. Oh man, look at that. $7,000 cost you 99, and you sold it for 6,000. Was it? How much did I say it was? $7,069. Insano in the membrane. Now, welcome to crypto. That's pretty good. So let's go 7069. And this is with the price gone down since then, right? So that we actually have the timestamp, don't we? We have the timestamp 7,627. So 7,627 divided by 99. 77x. Woohoo! Welcome to crypto, man. Mano and the braino. It'll be interesting to see this hold up. I mean, in terms of, will this get up to 50,000 to 100,000 for the top prices traded? I mean, it could get pretty insane out there. We know what bull markets can do, and of course, I don't see this disappearing this particular collection for a long time, if that's the case. So pretty cool. Trades and counts. There's lots of cool data on here. You can go through that with your heart's content. They've got mint type there as well. That's kind of cool where people are minting them. Holders with no gas, blah, blah, blah. So lots of cool stuff there as well. And of course, this looks like it's been the top trader so far based on that information. So very excited to see that. Now, obviously, it sold for 6. People are bidding 3.5, so it looks like the top bids already are pulling back there. But we'll see how this plays out over time. Now, we have got this account here. So this is the account, I believe, that's got all the funds going in it. So I believe this is where all those, the 10% fees going in. I believe it's paid in Matic here. So let's have a look on the old Rarity. So I think this is it. Full basic order. So it's got all this Matic coming in from the looks of it, if I'm right. Coming in here from all the trades for full basic order 6 months ago. Look at it all coming in here, folks. And of course, there is $375,000 worth there at the moment. So good times. Good times as well. So look at the Matic ETH. So cool. Let's have a look at this transaction. Trump Digital there. There's the Trump Digital trading card. And it looks like the breakdown there going to them and Matic. Transfer from there to there. I guess we got more in the detail breakdown here. That's kind of cool. So I believe that is the account with all the trading fees going in. And I think these guys are also holding that those ERC 720s. So I think they got the 1,000 in here. I think they've got the 1,000. There it is there. So the 1,000, that's that token number there. So they're still holding 1,000 NFTs as well. So what were they for? I do not know. Maybe there's speculation from the team. We'll see. So I'll post that link here in the Discord as well. Sorry, in the chat, in case you want to save that to your favorites. What else? Let's have a look here. We've got a couple here. More comments. Don't forget to get in the poll. I'm going to have a look at the poll later on. Let's go back up here. Got quite a few more comments here. I don't think Obama's sale did well, says Vance. Yeah. No Pulse copies, so we got up to that. Let's jump through some of that. Bob says, likewise, dude, getting late here, though. Heading out. Have a good weekend all. Hey, Bob, you too. And Hex Token says, maybe Trump gets elected again. Lol says, yeah, well, the value would go up through the roof, right? Even more than I think it would do naturally. He should have been given another term, says Hex Token. And what can one do in a mere 4 years as a president, really? Well, particularly if you're not holding the House and the Senate as well. Guy gives us another chance. Kiki says, I wish they all worked together instead of polar opposites. What's a moderate to do, says Kiki. Yeah. Well, it's pretty much, the Dems are pretty much going for complete power. So everyone else is getting shafted, right? Or moderates, libertarians, conservatives, everyone else is getting shafted. Anyone but Biden, really, says Hex Token. Can you believe 6 years of allegations and no criminal charges? Half the reps were fighting Trump when he won office. All right, let's try and keep it to the NFTs if we can, as much as possible. Let's have a look here. Vance says Trump had no filter and ran his mouth too much, but his policies are working. Sorry to get political. Yeah, that's right. QQ says that would be a reasonable price on a bull market, but dang, okay, let's do it now. Yes, 6. Yeah, it was pretty crazy on that top sale. All right, so that was the top sale one that I can see so far. And let's have a look here. It must be a 1-to-1 surely. Yeah, 1-to-1 have the straight autograph too with the signature there. So pretty stylish. But definitely I like the silver, right? I like the gold. Oh, this one here's pretty cool. The jetpacks. This is rank number 2 as well. It's a 1-to-1, 0.1% have autograph. It's got the jetpacks in the back there too. That's pretty badass. I like that. Let's see. It's only been airdropped, so best offer it though is 4.66 ETH. Insane, man. $99 and you're already getting offered that. It's pretty cool. It was randomly given, right? So you pay $99, you had a random chance of getting different rarities. So that's kind of cool. Definitely not fair when all the media is against you. That's true. The whole thing's set up. The Hex Token agreed lot. He left. Many were still with the PSDT, but the policy was prime inside the movement of truth. will be finished. Elon is helping validate the stream, and that's true. Let's jump over to some of these. You guys are all talking politics, so we're going to jump over to what else there? Crazy stuff coming out of these files. Yeah, Jetpacks causes QQ, definitely very cool. All right, let us jump away to. We're going to go back to the top here and begin there. And let's get into some of the analytics. So we've got analytics on OpenSea as well. So it's got the volume here, 981 ETH. So obviously you can see analytics here on June.com, but we've also got the analytics here on OpenSea, 981 ETH so far, which is pretty good volume. We talked about how much that is. So 1981, 2.3 million US dollars is traded. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at, is it? So if you're doing 45,000 times 99, then that's about $4.5 million. And also you got 10% of the trading fee. So you're adding on hundreds of thousands, potentially millions over the time ahead. So it's going to be pretty lucrative. Sales 13,811 is the sales. Floor price is now 0.19. Like I said, when I looked at yesterday, it was 0.06 or something like that was the floor price. You can see it here. Actually, it started off really high at the beginning, and then it went down lower, and it started to rise back up again. So you got the time of day here. Volume and price. You also got the big amount of volumes going there with the white candles, I guess. And then you've got the price in here as well with the price candle there. So you can see how the price has gone up here with that blue line. And the volumes are moving around the place. There'll probably be a time of day volume as well for these. Probably play out. You also got the scales as well with the price range. So you can see all the price range that have been in here. You can also click for outliers as well. We're not going to do that. Got the little listings in here at the moment. You got the sales as well. They've just gone through. It's a little bit laggy on here for some reason, but they got the sales that have just gone through. What else there? Ownership distribution. So out of 15,369 owners, 64% of them have one NFT. And if someone only less than 0.5% have got 51 NFTs or more. So that's pretty interesting. What else? You got the top owners there. So this top address here, that looks like the one that's receiving. That's this one here, I believe. So OXFB. So that looks like probably Trump's own sort of hodl dog one, hodling the 1,000 and receiving the fees. So that looks pretty much the one at the top there. But we do have some whales, 336 to 329, holding 0.75, 0.73. So got some whales in there with big amounts, which is pretty cool. Let's go have a look at this wallet quickly. Number 2. And see, you can see all their cards that they've got in here. They've got 10 ETH on all of them. Look at them. They've just basically put 10 ETH on all of them. Ends in 6 days. So if they play this out right, they may be pretty wealthy by the time they if they sell any of these. But we'll see. 10 ETH. The market's not there yet, right? Top one's been 6 ETH. So at least on these top ones here. The rest of them, these ones on sale. They've got not all of them on sale, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, so cool. That is it. Let's go back to the analytics. And we're up to here. I think we've gone through all those. Owner distribution, owners. Yeah, that's all on analytics. We also have activity. So we'll quick look at the activity. You can do it by sales, listings, offers, collection offers, transfers. But by sales here, we've got 983 ETH there. The average price is 0.1435. And of course, the number of sales, 13,819 on the first day. Don't know if you can actually, that's just all time, sorry. So if we did it, the last, I don't know, 24 hours, is it going to be the same number? Yeah, 24 hours is going to break it down into hourly candles. Kind of cool. We can see the amount of ETH trading every hour. So it's about 31 ETH is trading, 43, 46 ETH there. This must be the ETH candles at the bottom there. So we've got that much ETH trading at an hour at the moment. So it did get down to about 30 ETH. It's back up here around 40, 45 ETH or so. And the high is 76 ETH is the highest hour so far. It hasn't got the open day though, has it? Let me go to 7 days. I was going to have it 7 days there. So we're 89 on the first day. It would have been a part day. Then we had 1670th on that day, and it looks like we're on some sort of third day here, 17th. So 16th, 7th, so 288 so far. We'll see how that goes. 11,500 on the first day, 1670th, pretty crazy on that. There's all the sales coming through. Look at that. Woo! I was trying to look for some real high one, but a lot of them are either at the floor price, like 0.2 ETH, or just double that. So, whoops, something went wrong there. Something did go wrong. Trending in all categories. So it is trending. So even on OpenSea, trending all categories is Trump. Number one is trending number one. You saw it here first, folks. You saw it, probably not here first, but you saw it here. All right, let's end our poll and see how we're getting on there. 31 votes. It's pretty good to me. We'll see how we get on there. Trump is trending number one on OpenSea. Did you buy a Trump digital trading card? Nope, 64%. That's kind of what I expected. Might buy an OpenSea, 19%. So 1 in 5 might. And there, yes, from official website, 16%. Yes, from OpenSea. So no one's traded on OpenSea. 0% there so far, but it's early days as we saw. It's just beginning really the second day really. It's really kicking off there. But trending number one. What else there? Memes. The memes is trending, and Relics by Vortex also is trending there. I wonder what else is on there. All right, so cool. That is pretty much it. What other categories do they have? Art, collectibles. I guess it's art would be under the collectible one. Oh no. What's it under? Art? Must be under one of these. Music, photography, sports, trading cards. Trading cards. No, not under there. Or maybe it's because I've gone too far. Trading cards. Number one, trading cards. Yep. I think that's probably it. Now, if we go to just general stats and we go to rankings, we can actually see the rankings of, well, if it works properly. That's probably because I've done too many refreshes, right? It's probably rejecting me now. Let's have a look here. Hopefully that's going to update. All right, so here is the top collection stats. So if you go up to the stats at the top right of OpenSea, you can get all categories, of course, and you can separate that out into different categories. Trump is trading number one, so 1,676 ETH so far, and snap. I'm really pushing it here. Let me try that one more time. Got to not mess around here. Close down some of these. Jump that as well. So we'll just stay on the last page here. Bored Ape Yacht Club. So one of the big megas has been around forever. The Bored Ape is number 2 at the moment. Obviously, it's just early days, but 1,403 ETH. So Bored Ape. If Trump Digital Trading Cards does anything like Bored Ape, that would be pretty amazing, right? And of course, it's up 440% change at the moment. Floor price is 69 ETH on Bored Ape. Can you believe it? 69 ETH on a Bored Ape is the floor price. Crazy. They've had 20 sales though, but holding up that sort of value is pretty impressive. 11,000 sales on Trump Digital Trading Cards. Pretty insane. Valhalla as well is there. So let's have a quick look on Bored Ape. Obviously one of the mega NFTs as well. Traded volume, total traded volume all time, almost 700,000 ETH. Insano in the braino. So 690, that's insane. And of course, the floor price 69 ETH there. Best offer is 60 ETH, 5% listed, only 5% of the NFTs listed. There are 9,998, so compared to 45,000 for the Trump cards. 6,204 owners, 62% unique owners there. Some pretty crazy stuff. So that is the Bored Ape. Crazy, man. Let's have a look at the, do we have Rarity? I don't know. Priced high to low. Highest last sale. Let's do that. Highest last sale is 1,024 Ethereum. Oh my goodness, man. This is the big boys. And of course, look at that. That is the last big sale. 1,000 ETH. That's insane on the braino. And what's it got? A new Punk Blue, 12%. Band Dollar closed. Brown Police Motorcycle, 1%. 23%. So there we are, folks. Welcome to the world of NFTs. It is its own speciality, but you can see at the moment Trump is coming out pretty strong out of the gate there, so they won't be reporting that in the mainstream media, will they? All right, let's get back into some of the comments there. Jetpacks is really cool, I think so. Oh man, at least I got some lot in the end. Money is worthless and rare items only go up in value. That's true. Vance says it was not cool for the government to spy on Trump. Yeah, all that stuff's bad, Vance. All that stuff's bad. Snowden already revealed all that. Yep. Let's jump out of here. QQ says only 44 out of 45,000 were for sale. Maybe the 1,000 will be part of a future contest. Probably. I suggest it's probably what's going to happen. And of course, that fees may, who knows where it's going to go, but I'm sure it'll go to a good place. I honestly can't believe this. 24 hours ago, I thought this was a career destroyer for Trump. The rollout looked like an infomercial from the 90s. Yeah, we didn't actually play the video that Trump did for the announcement, but it was pretty funny. Actually, I might pull it in. Maybe we could pull that in for the end. The highest the states selling DVD sets launch must be around the corner. Don't miss that price. Over says, yeah, we're expecting that Q1 next year, so that should be fun. It might even come out on the early side. Can I suggest an idea for a poll? Does Sam Hackman's scandal help or hurt? Highest the stakes the eggs. Well, we might do that for tomorrow's stake, Hex. Might do that for tomorrow. It sure doesn't hurt Hex. All the doco people got wrecked. Yeah, well, actually, I think it helps the Hex ecosystem because that's CeFi and centralized exchanges. We live in DeFi with the best DeFi apps, so I think we'll be fine. Prologies in the house. Old Trump NFTs floor price of 150 ETH. No. That'd be funny. In the future, maybe. In the future. Hey, Prology, did you end up getting one after all that? I think you said you were going to try and get one. Let us know if you did. 150 says QQ, yeah. All right, so actually, let's go back to the Trump website because I think I've got that in here. I didn't play this yesterday, so let's see if I still got the website. I think I have. There was a video, so let me just try and cue this up. So this was the video. Let me present this. I'm going to stop screening. Let's share the screen. This should play. I don't think there's any copyright in this, so we'll just play this. Pretty sure that's going to play.
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington, with an important announcement to make. I'm doing my first official Donald J. Trump NFT collection right here and right now. They're called Trump Digital Trading Cards. These cards feature some of the really incredible artwork pertaining to my life and my career. It's been very exciting. You can collect your Trump digital cards just like a baseball card or other collectibles. Here's one of the best parts. Each card comes with an automatic chance to win amazing prizes like dinner with me. I don't know if that's an amazing prize, but it's what we have. Or golf with you and a group of your friends at one of my beautiful golf courses, and they are beautiful. I'm also doing Zoom calls, a one-on-one meeting, autographing memorabilia, and so much more. We're doing a lot. My official Trump digital trading cards are $99, which doesn't sound like very much for what you're getting. Buy one and you will join a very exclusive community. It's my community, and I think it's something you're going to like, and you're going to like it a lot. They also make perfect gifts. So you can buy them with your credit card or crypto. All you need is an email address. Go to collecttrumpcards.com and buy your Trump digital trading cards right now before they are all gone, and they will be gone. This is my first official Trump trading card NFT collection, and you get a chance to meet me. Go to collecttrumpcards.com right now, and remember, Christmas is coming, and this makes a great Christmas gift.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited.
The mute on there. So I ended up getting 1 out of 2. QQ says I got 3. Well done to you. And now they are 100% up. I can sell on double. Yeah, Briz, you can sell on the double, on the double, on the double. It's actually higher than a double, isn't it? I give one to your mum, says QQ. The laser eye animation sold me, says Briz. Yep. Hey, I can't believe that no Hex Token channel member has posted the new emoji in the chat. Can you believe it? No Hex Token channel has posted the special emoji for this live stream in the chat. No one, not one of the Hex Token channel members, not Briz, not KD, not Stake Hex, thanks me later. No one, not Vance Malone. No one has posted it in the chat. They posted mute button signs. Hey, KD, well done, man. Woohoo! KD gets the prize. Well done, KD, man. Well done. That is it. Cool. Yeah, I did have the mute on earlier. Sorry about that. It's my kryptonite, apparently. I'm muting the button there. He's hilarious, says QQ. Yeah, this is not deep fake, right? I don't think so, Briz. I don't think so. Trump is epic, says KD. QQ says that one line is so good about the dinner with him. Yeah, the dinner would be very cool, I think. I think the dinner would be very, very neat. Probably using house there Trump torches and it turns to gold. Yeah, I love that. I love it. I love the music, says KD. Lol. Yeah, well, the music may ping me again. I've had about 5 pings and it slows down the algorithm on YouTube. So they definitely, they say they don't punish you, but you get punished on the algo. Let's see Biden read it like that, says QQ. Yeah. We're going to jump through some of those. All right. Yeah, the emoji looks pretty good, actually. Got the old Trump Superman Superman. Pretty cool. All right. Let's get into it. So what have I changed it over? No, I haven't. Let me just present the right screen. Bam. Here we go. Welcome to Alabama. All right. So that is the Trump collection, folks. Almost 2,000 ETH traded. Very, very cool. And, of course, the floor price 0.21 ETH at the moment. Very, very nice. And, of course, looking amazing. So we're going to watch this. It is trending #1 on OpenSea straight out of the gate. So super successful there. Hexodor's in the house there. Trump Putin 2024 says Hexodor. That's funny, man. What's greater, Trump NFT or Trump stakes? Trump NFT or Trump stakes? I don't know. Stakes sounds pretty good, but we'll go for the NFT for the moment. Trump could just sit there and trade them himself, also to pump them. Hexodor says that's funny. Well, we know that there's thousands of people that have traded it so far. Probably, unless they got some bot trading, that's not happening. All right, so cool. Isn't that looking great? Hey, let's while we just at it, why don't we just have a quick look and see how the old Hex price is getting on under a bit of pressure, just like the rest of the crypto. Might as well have a quick look at that on the way out. Let's have a look here. We've got Hex USDC. Let's have a look here. So Hex, yeah, trying to hold on to 2.5 cents at the moment. There's the old Hex, 2.5 cents. And we've got BTC trying to hold on, 16,700. And of course, ETH at 11.75 there at the moment. BNB at 2.28. Yeah, so we'll see how we get on there. But in any case, this has been the fun time to talk about collectible Trump cards. Let's see how this gets on in the future. It's going to be fun to see. Oh, just hit 2,000 ETH. Did you see that? Just hit 2,000 ETH live on Hex Token channel. And of course, special coverage of the Donald Trump NFT collection, or as they like to say, collect Trump cards or trading cards. Was it Trump digital trading cards? What else we got going on there? QQ says, got to go. Thanks for the stream. Have a good weekend all. You too, QQ. And Brazaji says 10% of each trade goes back to the creator. Yep. We looked at that earlier. Brazaji, you can check it out. We checked out the address. It had something like 325,000 Matic in it so far. Your real people buying them for sure, says Hexadol. OX Hexkin says, Rich Hart said the Trump NFT will be turned into, did he? Yeah, well, that's what he always says. That's what he always says, though. All right, so cool. Hey, NFTs are a big part of crypto. It's just the way it will be. It's not going to go anywhere. We've actually seen more celebrities and more people. Now we've got politicians as well getting into it. So it's going to be fun to see NFTs continue to go on. It's all about narrative, right? And in this case, trading cards, just like you have baseball trading cards, it's a bit like that. It's not too much different. So we're going to watch this play out. Hope you enjoyed the red theme. The red theme looks cool. I like doing this. Last time I did it, as I say, was for the midterm elections. Pretty fun, for sure. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're just coming up to an hour. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, of course. And, yeah, see you in Discord as well. Our Discord link is in the video description. I hope you enjoyed this special stream. It was a lot of fun to do. Hex Hodder says, I like my Hex toys, RH NFTs. I know, they're really cool, actually. The RH Richard Hart Hex toy looks really cool. Wish they'd also go viral there. That would be cool. I don't think they get enough exposure, to be honest, but they're very cool, those toys. All right, everybody, take care. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Woohoo! Actually, let's play out my old Pulsechain outgo. There we go.